What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Starting things off with a little poll for you guys. Very exciting day. Last episode on the F30, you guys saw us. We installed the CSF front mount intercooler. Thing is massive compared to the stock intercooler, which is frankly a joke. It's only like 6 inches tall. The new one is close to 9 inches tall, and it's fully metal, rounded face, the whole 9 yards. It's probably gonna add 20-25 horsepower. Oh, we have a detour here. That's annoying. New intercooler is rated for 1,000 horsepower, so that thing's bulletproof. We're gonna have plenty of cooling now, and we do have our Valvetronic Designs catless downpipe installed. So we're ready to go stage 2 on boot mode. We're out here with my buddy Sam behind the camera. I brought a GoPro to mount up to film our P3 gauge, which is gonna show our 0 to 60 time. That's how I'm gonna be measuring my performance gains. I don't really have means to access a dyno around here, and I don't really want to pay to have my car tested every time I make an adjustment. So we're gonna do things the old-fashioned way. Good old 0 to 60 test, and maybe a 0 to 100, because I also have that capability on the P3. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, excited to feel the power gains, see what happens. All right, guys, I'm set up here down at the end of the straightaway that I like to perform these tests at. I have 3/4 of a tank of fuel roughly. I've turned off all the AC and whatnot. We're running Michelin PS4 tires, catless downpipe from Valvetronic Designs. We just put in that CSF front mount intercooler, but other than that, the car is entirely stock. I do have a resonator delete and muffler bypass valve, but we're gonna do 3 passes and see what 0 to 60 times we can put down. So I know the sunlight is kind of affecting your guys' view of our P3 gauge here. Hopefully you guys can see that all right, but I'll definitely tell you our readings, of course. Here we go. Oh no, I think it was in 0 to 100 mode. That's not what we want. Let's change that. 0 to 60, okay. Now we're ready to go. Here we go. Very consistent numbers. We had 5.09 for our first run and 5.1 for our second run here. We're gonna do one more right now. .09 yet again.
That was.
Yo, I think we have some not so happy campers.
Yeah, go.
Dude, those guys are pissed.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Those guys are pissed. They're literally walking down the road. All right, just ate some lunch. Back out here, got my computer hooked up. Boot mode agent is running on the computer. And we also have my Noco little charger charging the battery. Got to turn off my headlights and AC. Don't want any extra power being drained that doesn't need to be. Turn that off. Got the AC turned off as well, and should be good to go more or less. We have our Ethernet cable plugged into the OBD2 port. We're running over to the laptop, and now I just have to go to bootmode.net, I believe. Yeah, pro tuning. bootmode.net. Sign in. All right, folks, we got ourselves logged in here. As you can see, my vehicle is connected and registered. You need to make sure that your vehicle is registered before you try to do any coding or anything over here, because it won't let you. But basically, we're going to OTS Maps, off-the-shelf maps, and they have endless options here. But I think we're going to probably go with a stage 2 93 octane, which is, you know, in our realm. Recommended hardware, front mount intercooler, and high flow downpipe. We have a fully decatted downpipe, well, you know, catless downpipe. So we're ready to go in terms of hardware. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna peruse a little bit more. I'm gonna read our other options here, but that's probably the one we're gonna be going with, either stage 2 93 octane or stage 293 octane AGG, which is aggressive burbles. So yeah. All right, well, while I am really tempted by the Stage 2H, which is, you know, the highest off-the-shelf tune we can do here, it's not recommended we do it with our stock turbo, so I am going to be selecting Stage 2 93 octane aggressive. It's really that easy, but I believe we can configure this and change exhaust burble type, GTS startup roar, max cooling mode. Wow, we have a lot that we can customize in here. I'm gonna play around with this and get back to you. Okay, I have just finished going through all of the things I can customize on this map, which is only the tip of the iceberg, by the way. It's absolutely crazy to see how much we can do here from this publicly available software. But anyways, exhaust burble, I've turned my duration in comfort mode to 1.2. In sport mode to 2.2 seconds. I've turned my aggression, well, I just left it at 5 in comfort. I've turned aggression to the maximum, 12 in sport mode. Minimum speed, 0. Maximum speed, 160 kilometers or 100 miles per hour. Minimum RPM all the way down at 1100. Maximum 5700. Moving down here, I have opted to do the GTS startup roar. We'll see how much that makes a difference on startup here. Max cooling mode, so I'll just read you guys this. Choosing on enables max cooling mode. This feature reduces the targeted coolant temperature by 10 degrees Celsius, thereby causing the water pump thermostat to open earlier as well as the fan to come on. This feature does not add additional load to the cooling system in the car when coolant temperatures are below targeted. Cold start cat heating, I've left OEM. Cold start RPM, I didn't really want to mess with that, I left it OEM. Ignition coils are OEM. All these sensors are OEM. I've done the speed limiter delete, so no more speed limiter. Also turned off catalytic monitors because we are fully straight piped. Don't want that check engine light anymore. And high pressure fuel pump, no, I'm still OEM. And then I didn't mess with this, but just to show you guys, if you experience traction loss off the start, I'm already experiencing that in wet conditions, so I might want to play with this after we go out and test it. But this is percent reduction. So if I put it at 20, I'll be reducing the boost in first gear by 20% to hopefully gain more traction. I don't know that I need to do that. I'm just gonna leave things how they are right now, but that's my setup. Let's save it. Okay, and now let's flash it. Well, let me quickly make sure. Yep, all of our settings have been saved. Perfect. Now let's flash it. Driver's seatbelt needs to be plugged in. Also just closed my driver's door in case that's something we need to do. I'm gonna click this again, make sure we have ignition power. I'm gonna go to the agent. We have connection. All right, let's flash it. Oh boy. Oh boy, things are happening. This is ready apparently. I don't know why that's at ready. Chassis stabilization. Oh, this is always exciting. But I won't keep you guys around. This is gonna take probably 5-10 minutes at least. Your first flash is gonna take significantly longer than your other flashes because we're loading all of this brand new information onto the computer, but that's all right. I'll stick around and I'll let you guys know if anything crazy happens. All right, we just completed our first flash, finishing things up. The car's restarting, clearing all the codes. So we should see that check engine light go away because we've coded that out. Clearing secondary codes now. Oop, let's go. Stage 2 93 octane aggressive flash successfully. All right, we're gonna turn off our ignition, wait 5 seconds, and then start the car. Oh my gosh. Guys, here's our first startup with Stage 2 93 octane and GTS startup roar. Here we go. Oh. Little bit of a hiccup there. RPMs are fluttering just a little bit, but we don't have that check engine light. Huge. Awesome job, boot mode, with that one. And we should keep in mind that wasn't actually a cold start, that the engine's, you know, it's already sitting at about 170 degrees, 165 maybe. But that wasn't a fully cold start first thing in the morning or anything. So yeah. Not sure what's going on. I'm not pressing the gas, but RPMs are a little bit all over the place. All right, whatever. I am way too excited to just sit around here and look at parameters. Let's go test this thing out. Oh my God! Guys! Guys! Oh my God! Oh my God! Guys, I am not even exaggerating right now. I literally just left my driveway. I only downshifted into first gear at the end of the driveway, and I just pulled out, maybe accelerated to 35, 40. But oh my, is the difference noticeable? All right, there's a cop right here. I need to... Perks of having a valved exhaust here. Nice. All right, time to open this bad Larry back up. This is insane. This is absolutely bonkers. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm gonna do some more driving, and I'll see you guys when we get to the 0 to 60 spot. Alrighty folks, we are pulled over at a new straightaway section. There are some residents on the first location we went to. This has no residents, it's all forest, so shouldn't have any unhappy campers this time. But I'm rigging up the GoPro on the window again. I have all windows closed, AC off again, same amount of fuel, only we're tuned. And boy, is there a noticeable difference. But let's see if there's a noticeable difference in the numbers. Again, our first 3 runs were 5.09, 5.10, and 5.09 again. So let's see if we can beat that. I hope we can get sub 5. I'm hoping for like 4.8, 4.7. Let's find out. Holy sh! 4.65? That's crazy. Damn, that's nuts. There's a 4.66. All right, so I'm just realizing the GoPro was not recording our last run, but as you can see, we got 4.63 as our lowest 0 to 60 time. We ran a 4.63, a 4.65, and a 4.67, but just to get it on camera for you guys, we're gonna do it again. All right, so we beat it by just a tiny bit, 0.02 seconds. Well guys, I think that's gonna wrap up this video on our boot mode stage 2 93 octane tune on the BMW F30 N55 over here. It's been a phenomenal day, let me tell you. That's offered us some amazing things. Absolutely incredible, totally underrated, hard to capture just how much you can do with a computer. It's really amazing. But I'm really impressed with the results. We went from our lowest 0 to 60 time untuned, 5.09 seconds, to our new quickest time, which was 4.63. Shaved off about half a second, which is 9–10% decrease in 0 to 60 time, which is huge. Really big increase in performance here today. Super stoked with the outcome. I'm probably about to try out the transmission tune on the F30, so definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that video coming up soon. We'll see how much quicker it'll be with the transmission tune. Really stoked, really excited, and yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the future of tuning this car. I hope to get pure turbos on it at some point so I can do the stage 2H, but we'll see, we'll get there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please go leave a like down below. Subscribe for more BMW content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time on JD Cars.